You like to squeeze your ketchup or dip it?
Like to dip it. So, do they expire pizzas on Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, like my daughter says, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
So what do you think about Chick-fil-A?
I like it. They invented the chicken sandwich. Gotta give them credit for that.
They did?
Sure.
They invented the chicken sandwich.
Sure.
When did they?
The other day.
The other day.
Yeah, the other day. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it sounds like you know the history on Chick-fil-A.
Of course. The Cathys. They're the owners. Truett Cathy started it.
Who?
You don't know that? Really? You don't know?
How do you not know this? Like, you don't even have to like Chick-fil-A to know this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who doesn't like Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, who does it?
You don't like Chick-fil-A?
It's all right.
You want to split
Whoa,
it?
it's
You want
all
to
right.
split a sandwich?
Yeah, you want half of mine?
No.
Oh.
It is. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it's okay.
You act like you don't like it.
It's chicken.
Have you ever had a better chicken sandwich anywhere else?
You know,
Okay, thank you.
yes. So, my very first job was at Chick-fil-A.
Really?
It sure
That's
was.
when they took that real bad dip.
Oh, yeah. They almost went bankrupt and everything, yeah.
Yeah. And
It's a pleasure. What do they say?
my pleasure.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
You don't ever say that.
Heck no, I don't say that. That's why I don't work there anymore.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my job was to batter the chicken.
Bathe the chicken?
Batter.
Oh,
Batter.
And then he graduated to wives. That was a joke. He doesn't beat his wife anymore. That was another joke. Anyway, back to your story about Chick-fil-A.
So, I mean, it was the bee's knees back in the day, I guess, for me. I'm not a chicken fan to begin with. Like, I don't really care for chicken.
You own chickens?
I do own chickens, but for eggs. Like, if it's my preference, if there's chicken and beef on the table, I'm not going to go for the chicken. I like Chick-fil-A because of the service, not because the food is amazing.
Their service?
I love their service. I think their service is amazing.
They have great service.
They have amazing service. Heck
You
yeah.
know why?
I have a bad day and go there and be happy.
You know why?
What's up?
Because Mr. Cathy decided to focus on his employees versus focusing on anything else.
After you left.
Yeah, after you left. No, but that's their business model. They take care of their employees or their team members, and they know that if they take care of them, then they'll take care of their customers.
That's one thing I really like. Like when I first started working there, I mean, like I said, it was my first job. Their big push back then, I'm probably still
Was that
the case,
2 years ago?
is that they never say they're not customers, they're guests. I was like, ah, that's pretty cool. Like, but I didn't know any different than when I got my second job. Gosh, maybe a year later. From there out, every place was just, oh, it's customers. This guy's just about making money. And I was like, man, this is a stark contrast from Chick-fil-A. And I honestly thought Chick-fil-A wasn't going to do well. I mean, this was, gosh, my first job was 25 years ago.
Why? Because they hired you?
Because it was a place that just served chicken. Like, who's going to do that?
Chick-fil-A?
Obviously, it went well.
Yeah.
It's like that guy about 6 years ago, some guy that he said he's going to build Barndominiums and nothing else.
I know.
They told him he was crazy. I was called crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that is true.
Well, yeah, to some extent. But like, I'm just gonna build Barndominiums. Like, you have to build conventional homes. Like,
So are you comparing yourself to the Cathys?
No, of course not. What? I'm just saying, like you said, all they do is chicken. I'm like, all we do is
It's
Barndominiums.
true.
And I was told that was crazy by conventional home builders.
Oh, yeah. It's always crazy when you want to do something different.
I just relate.
But now you created the trend.
I relate,
Yeah.
or they relate, whatever.
Yeah. So
So, no pickles? You want pickles?
sure.
I don't like pickles.
I personally like, if I'm gonna do fast food chicken, I like Raising Cane's.
So like Raising Chickens?
No, they have pretty good chicken.
Yeah, they
I'll
do.
give you that.
Oh, they do is chicken.
And all I get there is chicken. I've asked for a burger, but don't get one.
Really? No.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I want a double Whopper. They're like, no. You're getting chicken. I can't wait to see the comments on this because I don't really care for Chick-fil-A.
Oh man.
So I just posted on Facebook this morning or yesterday on my friend's page, or on my page. The guy actually said that Dairy Queen was better than Whataburger. I was like, dude,
No.
were you even born in Texas? Like, what?
Some people just, whatever, man.
Not even close to it.
It's not even worth it, man. Just don't worry about that, Daniel.
I think you're just trying to ruffle your feathers.
I almost unfriended him. I was like,
What do you mean almost? Nah, I'm offended. That should have been immediate. You need to engage immediately. How come you don't like this?
Target
You're too
engaged.
thick. I guess he likes his fries. You just ate the fries only?
I ate my fries first.
So did I.
I would eat my fries first.
Well, don't be eating mine then.
You said you weren't going to eat them.
No, because he just
They're
saw me.
community property if you're not gonna eat them.
You want some more
You
fries?
want a fry? You want some fry?
No, there's one more in here. All in all, I will say though, I'm highly impressed with their customer service. It's amazing. Just the way they talk with people. It's awesome.
There you go.
I can see you in a little bit short.
Little bow tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I bet you could.
Any more condiments?
How old were you?
It's 15.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Well, shucks, I'm 42.
Back when Jesus was still a diaper.
That's right, man. So I guess we can't say if you're in the area to stop by Chick-fil-A. I guess you can do that anywhere, huh?
Why?
Except for Sundays.
Except for man.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
I never crave Chick-fil-A, but when I do, don't you know it's on a Sunday?
How do you crave something you don't really care for?
Exactly. How weird is that? Like there it is. Like I can use some chick. Man, their sweet tea though, that is off the chain. This is a spicy one, dude.
No, it's not. Maybe it is. It's not.
No,
You'd have been crying right now. on the
I
ground.
would have.
Throwing sand.
Ammonia.
I like their fries a lot. As you saw, I ate them, and I usually don't eat fries. I like their
You're gonna
fries.
be all kinds of sick tomorrow, aren't you?
No.
Waking up all.
Oh, shut up.
I should have had those extra.
I'm gonna be late to our meeting. I had waffle fries yesterday.
How do you know who's late to the meetings? You don't ever show up for that.
One time.
Ever.
What? Whatever.
Somebody made a comment about the Friday piece when I told you the story about the guy that said I built bridges for 30 years. Do they call me a bridge builder? No. You've heard it, right?
No.
Oh my God. It's an old joke.
Well, that's probably because I'm not old, so if I, Okay. good.
Anyway, let's call him Daniel. Daniel, he was at a bar one day, drinking some beers, and he was looking kind of sad. And I said, what's wrong, Daniel? He's like, I built bridges for 30 years. But do they say, here comes Daniel the bridge builder? Of course not. I painted houses for 6 years. When they see me, do they say, here comes Daniel the house painter or the painter or anything? No, of course not. Because I sold cars for 3 years. I sold hundreds of cars. Do they call me Daniel the salesman? No, they don't. Because by you one goat.
Did you, Daniel? I didn't know your rich history either. Now he's on to chickens.
Now here comes Daniel the chicken. Oh, go.
Daniel.
Good times.
Grapes and watermelon.
Seedless grapes, seedless watermelon.
Why different colors?
That's the way they grow. I don't know.
That's two different types.
But they're all seedless. They all come in one.
I know.
Well then,
Hey, since you know, not much, but you still, but you make it up. How do they grow seedless grapes?
That's a good question. I was thinking about the other day. Like, how do they?
is this the one that they use in the wines only? Because there's no seeds in the wine.
There's no seeds
Yeah,
in
there you
wine.
go.
Really?
That's what they use them for. So
Because they smash them.
Hey, how do they do orange juice then? Do they have seedless orange?
I've never heard of a seedless orange.
Well, then I guess they can't have orange juice.
How do they grow seedless watermelon?
Right.
Well, there are seeds. If you look in these, there are some seeds, but they're like not to the full. Let me show you.
So that means that they are not seedless.
Well, they are not.
Well,
See, right in the center there. Oh, that's not this. No, those.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's no different than grass. When you sprig coastal grass doesn't have seed. You sprig it.
You what? Come again?
Say it to my face one more time. So you take fresh grass, throw it out, you disc it in, and you water it, it'll grow. It has no seeds.
Maybe it's the same. I don't know.
Maybe we should have a quiz on it. Or
That quiz, we don't know. That's what we're having right
I'm
now.
sure somebody is gonna comment.
Huh?
I'm sure somebody will comment.
This is Robert calling me. I'll call him back. You guys have never met Robert.
no, they haven't. We're gonna do a Friday freestyle.
Yeah. Man, nothing beats cold watermelon on a hot day.
Nothing. I can eat a whole watermelon.
Looks like you did.
Let me see. What you talking about?
So what do we have there, Daniel? Is that a respirator?
A respirator, because we are gonna sew more concrete today, and we don't want to repeat of the last time.
Yeah, when we had no respirators. Well, we had them. They were just damaged. So, whoa, these are black.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Black, red, and green.
Oh, and they have 3 different colors.
They're all seedless.
They taste different.
Different taste of wine. Hello. Come on.
You want some grapes, Daniel?
No, I have some of that watermelon though.
Better hurry up, because Eric's gonna finish it.
I know.
Good stuff. Gets it all over his leg. Oh my God.
95, but it feels like 103.
Must have had a cold front.
You must have. So yeah, so we got us a respirator to help with the fumes today. I'm excited about that.
About what?
Having a respirator.
Oh, I thought you meant the fumes.
Again.
No.
So that was pretty funny.
It was.
You were chasing that
Cricket or whatever.
Yeah, cricket. So we're again, do not seal concrete without a respirator, but we did. And Daniel, he started acting pretty weird in there. There was a cricket, and I see Daniel kind of chasing after it. Of course, he's in his socks. He has the roller in one hand, and he just keeps grabbing at something. I look back and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm chasing that cricket."
So did you ever catch it?
No.
But
I could just hear y'all laughing inside. You're laughing and laughing and laughing. I told Amber, man, they are high. Look at them. Listen, and she starts laughing because I hear you say something. I don't know what it was. And then you hear Daniel laughing and laughing. She starts laughing and laughing. And then he comes out. Hold on. See, that's great.
I bet you somebody's gonna educate us on that.
I'm sure they will.
Or they could send us a bottle of seedless grape wine.
Yeah.
That would be.
Grapeologist.
Was that what that? What would you call it? That somebody who stays crazy? Is that just in the horticulture? Is that still part of that whole family of thing?
I would imagine. I don't. I'm sure there's somebody that specializes in grapes.
What is it? A sommelier, a wine expert would probably be able to tell us.
A what?
Sommelier.
There's no such thing as a wine expert.
Yeah. And there's apparently like 3 different levels or
How
something.
do you know?
What do you mean?
How do you know?
What do you mean? How do I know?
So if I have a wine expert tell me that this wine tastes better than that one, but yet I disagree, am I wrong?
No.
Exactly. That's my point. So
That makes me an expert.
exactly, I'm an expert.
False.
I choose wine by color, my friend.
You really?
I like red. I like the red one better than the white one.
Yep, I agree.
See?
See there?
How do you like your steak though?
Hey,
We're not talking steak, we're talking chicken.
those are fighting words right now.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, there's really no expert in anything.
Yeah, everybody likes their own taste.
Well, I mean, stuff like that. There's experts in a lot of fields, but not something that it's, in my opinion, just based on opinion.
It's true.
But then again, I don't know anything about wine. I know I like it.
Other than it messes you up.
I just know I
that's
like, I like red wine.
Do you drink your wine at room temperature like you're supposed to? Or you,
Of course. I'm an expert. Don't forget. Oh, you ice down your red wine?
I like mine cold.
The red one?
Yeah. Not like freezing
Okay, you're
cold.
not an expert.
Do you like a dry wine or do you like something like more
They're
medium
always
body?
red, idiot.
Do you like a dry wine or like a medium body?
He thinks he's the expert.
Here. I'm the expert here. You mean no? All wines are wet. What?
Oh no, you're the expert.
Well, have you ever seen a dry wine?
I've tasted a dry wine.
It's impossible to have dry wine.
Do you even know what that means?
Dry versus wet, and they're all wet. Okay, are you telling me that if you have a wet shirt, you can pour dry wine on it and it's going to dry your shirt? Or vice versa?
I never said that.
Well, I'm asking. So if you have a dry shirt, you spill dry wine on there, does it stay dry or does it get wet?
It stays dry.
It does not.
How do you know? Have you ever done it?
No, that's how I know.
Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Yeah, no, it's actually...
Okay, y'all are both full of shit. Just shut up.
It's a never-ending circle.
Dry wine, that's an oxymoron.
Well,
Like Smart Daniel.
or Funny Eric.
Funny Eric.
All right, explain dry wine. I've heard that term. I don't know what that means. I just told you I'm an expert. I'm not a super expert. What's above expert?
I'm just not
Expert
a
in
super
red wine.
Hey, I'm just an internet expert. I'm not an actual expert. All right, explain.
All I know about dry wine. Here's
when
what
he starts with all I know. That means it's like
He doesn't know shit.
We're about to get fed a bunch of BS. But
Okay.
anyway, go ahead, Daniel.
It just tastes dry in your mouth, like it doesn't.
The aftertaste.
Yeah,
is
like
dry.
it's dry. Like it almost leaves you like you're wanting more to drink, like just something because it takes all the moisture out of your mouth. I don't care for it.
Okay. That's all you got?
Yeah, I mean I don't know
Oh my
a whole
God.
lot about dry wine. All I know is it leaves my mouth dry.
Let me talk about wet wine.
Tell me about wet wine. It's wet.
It contains hydrogen. Contains oxygen. What? It contains H2O.
Sure does.
Okay, well, Chick-fil-A doesn't serve wine, so shut up.
This is what we deal with all the
This
time.
is what I have to deal with every day.
So this is actually what lunches are like around here.
No, this is what every day is like. All day.
Yeah.
There's no definitive answers.
Even when you don't show up, it's still like
exactly. So why don't show up? Because it's the same thing.
You wake up every morning knowing what you're going to get into. It's as simple
like
as
a
that.
box of chocolates.
That's no.
No.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen.
Open
but
up the same box so every day.
Yeah, right. It's never the same.
It's never.
What did you do yesterday?
I had a very productive day with Leroy.
See?
We worked together well. We didn't argue. Nobody made fun
I
of
don't
anyone.
talk to him. I don't like talking to him. I
See?
don't talk to him at
Yeah.
all.
See, that was different.
It was great.
You guys liked each other. That was way different.
You guys liked each other.
That was not like any other
And
day.
then Eric comes in and makes everybody fight against each other. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what he said? And you know what? Look what he did. Look what he did.
Well, maybe because you cut the freaking
Oh,
hole.
God.
there we go.
Damn, I'm going to pour this water on
Cut the
you.
hole in the wrong place. We're gonna tell them about that. We should make a video about that.
We should make a video about that.
Oh, you don't want? You don't? Hey, we need to show them when we make mistakes. By we, I mean you.
Because I'm not the one doing anything. Everything.
Doesn't matter. And
Okay.
who caught it?
Are we done?
Who caught it? See, that's my job. And now we're gonna show them that you freaking cut a hole in the wrong place. What's wrong with that? There's no shame in admitting that we make mistakes, but we're gonna fix it.
Will this be a mistake?
Probably.
But we'll fix it.
We'll fix it.
Hey, you can pour some dry wine on top of that.
Oh, yeah. Go get some. We are Texas Barndominiums.
Oh, no. We are the
No?
real Texas Barndominiums.